Hey guys, I'm back again with another video, and today it's a speed paint of an oil painting I made recently, and I want to talk about two things. So one of them being why I wanted to start making YouTube videos, and the second one being the whole experience making an oil painting, because this was my first time making an oil painting and it was an experience because I mean, it's very different from watercolors or acrylics, but it's not necessarily bad different. But anyways, I think I'll mention like why I started YouTube, the whole YouTube thing first, even though both of the things are related. So this summer was not a great summer. I didn't have a driver's license, I didn't have a job, I didn't have basically motivation or inspiration to make art. So, you know, at least I mean, I feel like most people in art school always say, yeah, and during the summer I'm gonna have more time, I'm gonna make a bunch of stuff, I'm gonna blah blah blah. Well, I couldn't do that. I didn't do that. I didn't feel the motivation to do that. I didn't feel the inspiration to do it. I felt really lost, sort of. I feel like I make more work during the school year because I guess having a deadline motivates me. That's just me personally. I'm pretty sure everyone is different, but yeah, that's just me. And so not having a deadline or not having a reason, like a real reason to do something is sort of, you know, unmotivating for me. So I thought I've always wanted to make YouTube videos because I really like watching speed paints, and I figured I can make speed paints by myself. You know, 2019, we have the technology. And so the idea was born. I figured if I make it public that my goal is to make one YouTube video per week in order to have at least one finished piece of art per week, then I have, you know, a way to be held accountable. Because if I tell just myself that, hey, I'm gonna make one piece of art every week, I'm probably not gonna do it because I only have myself to answer to, if that makes sense. I'm sure someone else might relate to that feeling. So yeah, maybe you could try the YouTube thing too. And so I'm gonna probably mainly make speed paints because that's what the goal is, to make art, record it, and there you go, have a new piece of art. But also might do some other stuff, like I really want to do some sketchbook tours because I think I have 4 finished ones and whatnot. I have to check really, but yeah, 4 finished ones, so that's 4 more videos I can make. So yeah, that's pretty much the inspiration behind the whole YouTube thing. Now, the inspiration behind this painting and the reason why I did it in oil paint instead of my usual watercolor or acrylic paint or even marker is, well, let's start from the beginning. Like I said, this summer I wasn't really motivated and I struggled a lot to find inspiration. It just wasn't coming to me. So what I usually do when that happens is I go through old pieces of art and I look at, you know, those pieces and see what inspired me to do them, or just like get inspiration from the colors or the concept, etc., etc. And so I made a drawing a while ago, I think. Oh, it was like it's a swamp girl, that's why she's green and in the water, because it was during mermaid, but I didn't really want to draw a whole mermaid. I just wanted to make a portrait because that's pretty much my favorite thing to draw. I really like doing portraits. It's not necessarily because of laziness, it's just because I really like faces, pretty much. And so I really like that painting, and somebody else during Comic-Con, because recently I went to Comic-Con and I was able to have a table there, and thanks to my school, so I'm really grateful for that. Well, somebody else at Comic-Con really liked it and they bought it on the first day, or I think the second, it was definitely the first day. And so I wasn't able to get any good pictures of it, and and also I really liked it, so I wanted to have it for myself, and so I decided to recreate it. But then I remembered I had this kit of oil paints that a friend gave me many years ago. I was afraid that they were going to be dried out, but they weren't, thankfully. And so I did an oil paint to try something different, just because. And I think it was really nice. The blending is really fun with this because it can get so smooth, but the drying kinda was, I used to watch a lot of oil paintings on YouTube, and I didn't realize that when they say it takes a long time to dry, it takes a long time to dry, and that was a little bit stressful. This video, I originally wanted it to be my first video, I think I mentioned that, but it took a really long time to produce because, again, it took a really long time to dry, so I had to wait, and so this took, I guess, like 5 days, I think, to make in overall. And so yeah, now it's done. And what else? Oh, I also had this, I forget the brand, but it's the brand that they sell in Walmart. I bought a oil paint thinner because of course you can't use water for oil paints, blah blah. And it says low odor, and at first it didn't really smell like anything. I had it in like this salsa container, an empty salsa container, of course, and at first it didn't really smell like anything, and I was like, okay, it did its job. It's a thinner, it has low odor, blah blah blah. But now it smells so strongly. I was finishing this painting today, and I had to take so many breaks in between because the smell was a lot. Like, that is no joke when they say that it's supposed to be like a replacement for turpentine, but I don't think it's like literally turpentine. Well, it's no joke when they say that stuff smells. It's no joke when they say that oil painting takes a long time to dry. But overall, I kind of really like this piece. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of messed up the water at the end because my sister told me to change it, and so I did, and then I didn't like it. But I mean, first it was my fault because I added these white highlights for some reason. I thought that would make it look cool and shiny, but actually I didn't like it, and then she didn't like it either, so I tried to fix it, but instead of fixing it, I sort of made it look kind of weird. You'll see in a second what I mean. And so the water is not my favorite part, but I really like how her skin turned out. I worked on the neck shading and that shoulder for a really long time, so I'm really proud of that. And overall, I'm pretty happy with it. For my first time making an oil painting, it could have been a lot worse, and so I'm posting this and I'm proud of it, so that's good. That's a good sign. And yeah, and then I shaded in the eyeball because I almost forgot to do that. Also, I didn't add eyelashes, which is kind of annoying, but I didn't have a thin enough paintbrush. But yeah, like I said, overall I really like it. So if you liked it too, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and I'll see you next week with another finished art piece. Thanks so much for watching.